exactly.
Because Mike's not going to fuck any of those.
Because he's a fanatic of the Patriots.
No, in fairness, Bernie, I would be out too because
there's a foosball table at the end of the hallway.
Disgusting, and I don't want to have anything to do with them, dude. I would probably be out too. I mean, like, I would hang around for a minute or two and be like, eat some cake in front of them. Or whatever I had in my pocket.
He'd be like, I'm Craig Driggers. I'm Craig Driggers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on the radio. I'm on the radio.
This is my jacket. This is Craig Driggers.
Yes. All of them, like, just
come and talk into my microphone.
I would 100% do that, and then I'd be like, I would peace out, dude. For real. I mean, I would. It wouldn't be to go watch a Patriots game. It would just be to, like, just pat myself on the back. Yes, I agree with Mike. For different reasons, I would also be straight out.
Oh, shit.
But no, but all bullshit aside, do you fucking have strippers coming here?
No, I don't. I'm just making
they're
that
probably
scenario.
stuck in the elevator.
What do we do?
They're like buttons. I don't know.
Driggers did bring up a good point, though.
Shit.
I'd love to see the statistics when Grand Theft Auto and Creed Assassins and all of the latest games that existed at one point is, but it's just
a story
seems,
now because Fortnite's new.
The whole Pokemon thing.
Right.
What was it, about
Jesus.
18 months ago?
My kids did that crap.
Right.
Okay.
How many divorces were the result of that? You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying is that it's not even just. It's not. There's so many fucking great online games. There really are a ton of them. Like, I lost, just from my own personal perspective, I lost myself for a long time in World of Warcraft, and I still like. It's like it was like a drug to me. Like, I'll hear music sometimes that reminds me of like a song that like played while you were running through this particular area, and it makes me want to like play it again. Like, there's all these little things. It triggers, you know what I mean? And because that game fired enough endorphins, or whatever you want to call it, the serotonin, you know what I mean? When I played that game, it is a diagnosable, physically real addiction, you know, because of the way that the brain responds to the pleasure sensors, you know what I mean? And again, dude, I fight sometimes, almost on a daily basis, the urge to go and buy. I still have the computer. I haven't set it up in forever. But when I was playing World of Warcraft at the height of it, I had 3 monitors. Right, I had a triple monitor rig. My center monitor was like a 35-inch monitor, like widescreen, and then I had 2 like 32-inch monitors on either side of the 35-inch monitor. So I had a triple monitor rig set up with really tight bezels, really. So what made up the edge of the monitor was really small, so that all these monitors came together. And dude, I lost myself for a long time in playing World of Warcraft. And again, I fight the urge to want to spend the kind of money that I spent on my computer and my monitors and everything else, because it became an addiction. Now,
what the fuck is Mike doing? Dancing around the office?
No, he was doing
diabetes.
He was doing his Indian River dance. Okay. My point that I wanted to make is when I was reading the article about Fortnite and how 200 divorces were initiated, there was a side article from Digital Trends and said that World of Warcraft is still the longest running game for what, over 18 years, 19 years?
Yeah, well, close to 20. Yeah. Dude. Dude,
it's even right now. You still have that craving.
As we're talking about it, I want to leave here and go to Best Buy and buy a new computer. I gotta be honest with you, dude. Like, as we're talking about it right now, I want to go buy like 3 35-inch monitors and buy a new fucking computer and like start doing it again. But for me it was weird because like I had who I was married to at the time. She like allowed me to like indulge in this, that where I was just fucking playing the shit out of this game, like fucking constantly, dude. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't ever want to go back to being that guy again. Like, I am not the type today.
Dude, if I whipped out 3 screens and put that freaking shit right in front of you,
I would fucking do it. I'd be like all day.
A 14-year-old in a porn video.
I would log into my old accounts right now, and I'd be, dude,
You'd
just like you're talking about the Patriots right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you did that shit right in the middle of the podcast right now, dude, I'm out.
He's fanatical of WoW.
I'm out.
Yes,
yeah, I'm out.
Absolutely.
I would log into my old characters. I'd probably log on to my druid.
That's the passion.
I would probably
that
log on to my druid, and you guys don't even talk to me.
Everybody has.
I would put on a headset, and just leave me alone. Like, stop talking to me. You know what I mean?
But it's funny though that in this day and age, I mean, I don't know about in the 50s and 60s, but these personal vices become part of your reality.
Well, we have
the
more
Patriots,
distractions.
Fortnite,
We have
World
more
of Warcraft.
distractions available to us now
And
than ever.
maybe that's the case.
than ever before. You know what I mean?
All right, what's one thing that if I took out of your life right now, would kind of like, how do I say this? Not fuck up your life, but it would fucking like be.
Yeah,
you couldn't function properly. Like,
the one thing.
Besides oxygen.
Right,
Yeah,
you know,
nothing that you need physically to survive, but the one thing that you don't need physically to survive.
Your addiction, your love, your passion, whatever.
Yeah.
If that one thing, I took it out of your life.
And here's the thing. For me, I think it would be the casinos. I love table games. I love slot. I love that.
Would you have withdrawals from it? Like,
yes.
Like,
yes.
Quitting smoking?
I will.
Yes,
I
you
will.
will.
I will admit it. Bingo. You took away bingo. You took away pull tabs. You know what I mean. That whole excitement that money's involved or that whole ambiance, that whole environment. You take that away from me, I probably would freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What about you, Mike? What's the one thing?
Well, being diabetic now,
Insulin?
No. if you were to take,
That would fuck up his world.
I'm afraid I need.
We already said nothing. We already said nothing that you don't need to survive.
Golden Corral.
Yeah. Buffets.
Here we go.
Buffets in
I'm
general.
going to give you guys 15 minutes to get this all out of your system. So hit me with all the fat jokes you want. Hit them. And
Oreo,
go.
taco salad, shrimp buffet,
Sour cream.
Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, wait, let's not forget Demoulas.
Where everything, all happiness comes from.
All right, all fat jokes aside. Mike, what's the one thing besides cream cheese, sour cream, donuts, fucking
Double stuffed Oreos.
No, I know what it is.
Gotta be the double stuff.
It's gotta be Hooters. It's gotta be Hooters.
No, because there's no fucking Hooters around here. man.
We all know the answer. What's the one thing that you couldn't live without?
Seafood.
Right now, when you
Now
wake
there's
up in the
two.
morning, when you wake up in the
Seafood.
morning, and if it was just gone, you would be like, dude, I don't want to
Well,
be
to
around
be
it.
honest with you, I mean,
The ocean and boats.
Dude, we're just naming
what do
them
you
all
guys,
for
you
him.
guys stalk me?
We kind of know you, dude. We kind of know you.
You're a little predictable.
What's the one?
Are my stretch marks showing again? Trucking.
Yeah, trucking. Okay.
If I was to be told you could never drive a truck again,
Yep.
I'd be like, are you kidding me?
Hold on one second, though. Hold on one second. Trucking is something that we need.
Yeah.
That's it. Trucking, you
Yeah.
cannot.
We need
But
it.
to this
He
hypothetical,
doesn't need
this
it.
hypothetical, whether
We
we
can
need
live
it or
without
not is
casinos.
irrelevant.
We can live without casinos. We can live without the buffet. We can live without the Patriots because it you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But trucking, that is a need that the world needs.
Right, but Mike is saying
I'm saying
him.
me.
Right.
If you were to come to me and say,
you
Mike,
couldn't drive.
you're done. You
Right.
can't drive
like
anymore.
you lost both your hands.
Dude, I would be like, what?
Oh, I see.
That would be emotional.
To the
me. That'd be
hypothetical, it's
emotional.
irrelevant whether or not it's a need or a want.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Gotcha.
I'd have withdrawals every time I saw a truck or whatever. I'd freak out.
Sure. That's cool.
So just shoot
All right,
me.
that's cool.
Shoot me
That's
when
good.
that happens. Say, Mike,
Yeah,
you're
really.
done. Well,
Yeah,
you better
really.
fucking pull the trigger because I'm done. One
I'll
bullet,
do that
one
for you.
gun.
One bullet, one gun. God, we haven't had that. We haven't talked about that in a
I
while,
know,
have we?
but that's what it would be like. I would probably shrivel up and die.
No.
I would, because that's all I've been doing.
Right.
I mean, besides working at McDonald's, I've been in trucking.
You
Right.
could never go to another job.
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, maybe drive a forklift. You know?
Could you imagine though? Like you'd hate it every day. Every day you'd be thinking.
I'd be loading these trucks, going, you guys have no clue.
Right. Okay, no cool. That's cool. That's honest.
Aaron, what would be? Please don't be casinos, bingo.
Yeah, really. We already heard it. Birds.
Yeah,
fucking
no birds. Bird is the word.
I'm gonna let you guys' bird out the next time I'm at your apartment, just for the record. I'm warning you guys right now.
Let's have
I'm not going to go anywhere.
I'm
You'll be lucky if you
will
can get her out of the cage.
Fucking take that bird 2 blocks away from you guys' apartment and put it on a fence post. If
that
that's what it takes.
bird would call an Uber and be back in that cage before you knew it.
Exactly.
Because remember, the bird talks.
Twilight Zone shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, Aaron. What's the one thing? Aaron, what's the one thing?
I don't know.
Come on now.
You've had forever to think about it here. Like, remember how we riffed on Mike for like 20 minutes about all the shit that he couldn't do without? Like, you didn't think about
I'm surprised Animals hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, I was afraid to bring that
Yeah, so let's stay away from that.
She's already got some stitches, Bernie.
Let's stay away from that. Yeah, you don't need any, Bernie. Let Aaron be the one with the stitches today.
Are you infatuated with bingo and casinos as much as your husband is?
Yeah, that's honest.
Like you'd go through withdrawals?
He's definitely like...
Does he pull you like,
bitch.
listen, Aaron, we're fucking going to Connecticut or whatever?
No, because she has that same vice.
I don't mind going, and I but I'm not as diehard as he is.
Yeah.
Like, I could do without it, but
The thing, it's not necessarily the gambling; it's the atmosphere. I love just going to the casinos, even if people are playing. I'd love to watch. I'd love that environment. I love that whole atmosphere.
So if I was to take one thing away from you that you would pretty much freak out, get emotional over, that you couldn't do without, what would it be, Aaron?
Yeah, right.
What would that be?
it would probably be animals.
Oh, my
okay. Well, that's honest. That's honest, and that's cool. That's cool.
Hey,
you like caring for animals.
get it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I was a vet tech for 4 years.
Nothing wrong with that. That's
you
honest.
can't not be a vet tech and hate animals.
Right.
It just doesn't
well,
work.
There you go. Okay.
I get that.
If I had the option to go back and finish my schooling, I probably would.
Aaron,
but I can't.
have that option.
I can't.
Why? Why couldn't you? Why couldn't you?
Because of my fibro. I don't have the dexterity in my hands anymore to be able to do surgery and stuff.
Nice job,
I
Bernie.
did, remember?
That's a good excuse.
We already went down that story.
Bernie just played Who Let the Dogs Out.
The whole reason why I ended up stopping my schooling was because I can't deal with formaldehyde.
Okay.
The minute I smell
You don't
it,
have to drink it.
no. But when you're
That's the blue stuff, right?
when you're going through schooling and you've got to dissect things,
Yep.
they're in formaldehyde.
Okay, right.
I couldn't even step into the room
Really?
when they were taking them out because I would just start vomiting
Has
everywhere.
anyone told you what a giant baby you are?
I know. I'm sorry.
No,
You're allergic to
but
weed.
So
That's
okay,
weird.
okay, well, that's a shame.
Actually,
But
it's
you know
not. Come to find out, there's actually several people that.
Oh, I'm
You
sure,
should start
I'm sure
your
that's
own,
not- it's
Facebook
formaldehyde.
page. That would be cool.
Like,
Huh?
I'm not surprised to hear that there are people who are like affected, like by the chemical, But, well, that's too bad then. But okay, but that's honest. So my one thing, would be Sydney. Like if somebody told me I couldn't be around Sydney anymore, you might as well just fucking.
So I could take radio out of your life and you'd be like, yeah, I'm good with that.
all day,
All day?
all day. If it was a choice between radio or Sydney,
No, I'm not saying a choice because, God, you're freaking
well,
kids.
that's what we were just talking about.
I mean, all right,
Yeah.
let's take the kids out of
I just want to throw out there.
Hold
I
on.
said my family.
I really
and
thought-
you guys picked a bunch
Here's the
of.
thing. No.
on.
But here's the thing.
Craig. Yeah,
Brownie points, brownie points.
I thought
brownie
the question was.
Yeah.
I thought
Discuss
the
it.
question
Discuss
was.
it.
I thought the question was something that is not needed in the world. What would you know what I mean?
Nobody said that.
Oh, I thought that was the question.
Nobody said that.
No.
Okay.
Oh, now
Because
never mind. Now.
obviously, you would want your significant other. You'd want your kids.
Oh,
That's
is that obvious? Is that obvious? Okay, because it's
Obviously.
obvious that Bernie doesn't want bingo, you don't want Oreos, and I'm like, that's how it went, right?
Oreos.
Is that how it went?
So hitting Hannafords when I go home, or Demoulas. Sorry,
No, seriously.
Demoulas.
All right, if we are playing by the same rules,
Yeah.
radio would definitely.
All right,
be the
see,
thing.
that's what I was
know.
expecting.
That's That's what was fun for me. I was planning this the whole time you fuckers were talking about your bullshit. I was going to be like, I'm going to say family and fuck you guys. No, but for real, radio, yeah. If somebody said, if I completely lost my voice, like, I would obviously still have Sydney, you know what I mean, if I lost my voice. But if I completely lost my voice or my ability to hear or something like that, radio would immediately disappear. It would be an impossible thing for me to do. Yeah, and that would fucking...
And you become a professional foosball player.
I would. Wait. Become?
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that on ESPN. Oh, Craig's playing again. Did he score? It was too fast. Hopefully, slow that down.
Well, that is how I score. It's very fast.
Because he does it.
Let's watch the replay.
Tap, 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 tap,
When I
tap, tap, tap,
score,